Alright. True story. True story. Smoking weed. Now, for those that know me, you know that I don't drink, I don't smoke, and if you've ever tried to treat me to a drink, I poured it out and made it look like I was drinking the drink that you bought me. Never even thought to look at marijuana. But, true story. Freshman year of college, Clarion University, CU. You know how we do. Alright, Pennsylvania that is. Go to a house party. You know, getting acclimated to the college life, the college scene. And we chilling. I forget whose house party it was. But we chilling, and you know, alcohol's being dispersed. It's early on yet. It's not a whole lot of people there. And so we taking it in. So this is back when weed really first started blowing up in my age bracket, or at least for me, I thought it was. Obviously, it was a huge thing before I even paid it any mind. But so we sitting there, and this dude, he got an album cover, and I think it was EP&D, Strictly Business, sitting on his lap, right? And he had a blunt cut open, right? And so I'm like, oh, they about to start smoking weed. I gotta get out of here. This is not what I do. You know, I don't want to seem like the uncool person, but I'm gonna just sit here. I ain't gotta smoke. I ain't gotta engage or indulge, right? So I'm chilling, but the whole time my eyes are like this. I'm watching the process, and I'm just watching how it's going down. I ain't never seen it before. I'm wet, yo. I'm real wet. I'm moist. I'm a young filly with this thing, and I'm still a filly with it, but never seen it before. So I'm watching. I'm like this out the corner of my eye. I ain't want to seem like the eyeball out who never seen it before, and it looked real obvious and noticeable. So I'm sitting there, right, and I'm like this. My eyes is on like that though. So the ball, like I said, it's already rolled open, but it's not flat. It's like that on the paper. So he's trying to get it flat. So I'm like, what is he doing? So this boy go, and this has to been one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. He go, like that, right? And on his fingertips is real wet, and he take it and he smear it all over this little piece of paper, right? And I'm like, what are you doing with that, right? And it still didn't fully flatten out. Like, it's almost like that now. So I'm already like, no. It's like I can't see no more. I don't want to see no more. I'm good. But I'm still looking like this. I'm like, still looking. So now he picks the paper up, and to get it to flatten out, this dude takes this joint, this piece of paper, and he goes, and I'm like, and now I feel like Ren and Stimpy. My blood pressure's up. I feel like all the cameras, if there could have been cameras in this party house, was pointed at me, and I'm sweating. I'm like, yo, what is he? Why is he licking it like that? And I'm like, nah, man, something's wrong. He must be using that for something to wipe off his Timbs or something. He's not going to use that for the weed. So he asked the boy, like, yo, pass the bag. So this cat come with this big joint. Hold up, what my little, he had one of these joints. Don't mind my food. But he had one of these joints full of weed. And I'm like, damn, that's a lot of weed. So he take that joint, he pop it open, and it smelled like the Everglades was in my area. And I'm like, why it gotta smell so strong? It ain't even on fire. So he takes it out, and then he put it in his hand, and he talking to his boy. I don't know why he doing this, shaking it up, right? Why'd he do that, y'all? Tell me why he did that. So he lays it down on the paper, right, real nice, and he crumples it up, and it's sticking. It's sticking, y'all. It's sticking. And I'm like, no. sticking the spit or something in there, yo. Pluck it off and you get a fresh paper or something. If you're going to do what you're doing, it's sticking. So I'm in the corner. I'm like, and right now I'm kind of, so, oh God. So he takes it, and in the background, Public Enemy playing, go, and I'm traumatized because Public Enemy is my group, and that's my song. It's a classic, and I'm like, not in my head, but not in agreement to what's going on, but because it's my song, and I'm pissed, and I'm sick to the stomach, and I'm like, my ears is itching now, my scalp. So he take it now, and he take it, and he talking to the homie, he pick it up, and he doing that, right, and he rolling that tongue. He like trying to make it nice and tight, but it's not nice and tight. So it's like kind of like protruding out the seam. And so I'm like, okay, he must be done. They getting ready to do their thing. But yo, he takes this, he takes this cigarette blunt stick that looks like a small shack finger. No, a big shack finger. A big shack toe or something. And he takes his tongue and he takes this shack finger of a cigarette blunt stick and he goes, yo. And now I'm crying, like I got a tear coming out my eye. And he does that and his saliva hanging from it. It's hanging from the stick. And I'm like, you're not going, what you doing with that, bruh? Bruh, you got it, that must only, it's yours. Okay, it's his. I get over it, it's because it's his. It's fine, it's his. He got a big bag of weed, share with everybody. Everybody can roll their own weed stick for shack fingers. So I'm finally getting over it. So, no, I'm not getting over it because I'm still tearing up. So, he takes a lighter. And I'm like, what is he about to do with the lighter? He takes the lighter and he holds this stick up, bruh. And he clicks it. It was the loudest click over Public Enemy music I've ever heard. It was like, click. This is whoosh. And this flame was going like that, y'all. And he rolled the blunt shack finger over it and was drying it. And I was like, oh, no, you burning it in there. That gotta be yours. You burning your spit into the thing. It's dry. No, don't do that. And I'm, in my eyes, it was like this the whole time. And if I had stress veins, this were first developed because I didn't understand. And you can hear it over the music. And I was like, oh, no. So it finally dried and he was doing that. And I'm like, no, he's not. You fanning it and the stuff is in the air. And the dry fumes is going to get in the air and it's going to get in my nose. And I don't want it in my nose, bruh. Don't put it in my nose, please. So dude walked in and was like, oh, you done, bet. Sparked that joint up. And I was like, nah, you don't want none. What he just did to that, you don't want, bruh, yo, if you touch that, you're going to have his future on your lips. You don't want his future, you don't want none of his on your mouth. Don't do it. And he was like, yeah, light it up. So he's dancing, to the Public Enemy, and I'm like, no, you know, this your enemy. The blunt is your enemy. Click, burns this thing up to light it, and the boy inhales it, and he's like, and I'm like, I don't know if he's choking off of spit or weed smoke or whatever he's doing. I'm still trying to get over the fact that he burnt the spit in there. He says, yo, and he looks at me, and there's a slow motion, And his eyes made eye contact with me, and it was like, doom, 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 doom. He was like, you wanna hit it? And I was like, no, 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 I don't want none. No. That's what my brain was doing, but I was like, I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that. You keep it to yourself. So the boy over next to him was like, excuse me for spitting. He was like, yo man, pass that over here, bruh. And he said, he took it out of his hand, and he put it in his hand, and it was going to his mouth. And I was like, no, 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 no. And he put his mouth on it and was like, God, it's going to be a bad night. Yo, he put his whole enzyme medical blue. If you can say, how you say enzyme in a crazy way. That's how he said it. Enzyme enzymes on this man's mouth. And he put it on his lips and he smoked it. And he choked on it, so I'm still not sure if he's choking on the weed or the spit. And the girl says, pass it to me. So by now, I cried a little bit. And I realized that weed is never going to be for me in any form, shape, or fashion. So this is to my kids and anyone else who understands where I'm coming from. Please like and share and subscribe and all of those things. One last quick point. There were some kids who robbed a millionaire's mansion and tied up the people and left them for dead and burned the house down. But before they did it, they ordered pizza. And the robbers and murderers, they stole $40,000, but they ate pizza and left the pizza, but the house burned down. But how they found them was from the enzymes on the pizza, the DNA. There's a lot of people around this world sharing a whole lot of DNA on this motherfucking planet. From weed. No! Stop it. Subscribe and like, y'all. KIEV Jamal Black Euro. Go to my site, Instagram, KIEV Jamal Black Euro, KIEV Jamal _ Black Euro. Follow and like me. Man, I will never smoke. MOXY. Sheesh.